10 o'clock. I went to Fordwich first of all, but the car park is all bollarded off. So it seems as though they only open it when the pub is open. I always go in there and have a pint and that and ask permission anyway, but obviously I don't know if people have taken liberties, but you can't park down there now. So unless you park a long way away and carry your kayak to the launch point, then you're going to have problems. So there you go. So anyway, I've gone on to Grove Ferry, and the weather forecast is pretty grim. Apparently we've got some thunderstorms and everything, so hence come prepared. Fingers crossed. So we'll see how we go. Got all the wet gear on because we're expecting rain and thunderstorms and humid weather. I might have to take the top off if it gets too hot. But if I take it nice and easy, hopefully I'll be okay. As it's a bit blustery today, I have got the sail on board. I've had it up just for a short period of time. It gets you along about half the speed that I'm doing now. And of course, as you can see in the river, sometimes it's windy, sometimes it's not. It depends where you're shielded from the wind. It does work. I'm taking it nice and easy for the simple reason that I don't want to sweat. It's not exactly cold out, so just a nice even stroke. And as usual, I hit Grove Ferry when the tide's going out. Oh dear, oh dear. I give up here. As long as I don't get too hot, it should be okay. Once we get away from the road, it'll be nice and quiet, and all I have is the wind in the trees, which suits me very well. Just so you can see how done up like a dog's dinner I am. Got my life jacket, of course, got my waterproofs underneath that, and starting to get a bit warm, and got a light top underneath that, gloves as per usual, and I would estimate that it's around about 20C at the moment, so possibly a little bit overdressed to say the least, but at least I will stay dry if the heavens open. And as you can see, it's quite a dull day to say the least. The cloud is 100%, and it's very dull, and it's not particularly nice, but it was the time that I had, so I'm enjoying it. Right, I'm only on the river, and it's well sheltered here. It really is. The sail isn't doing much, as you can see. Look, if I loosen it, but if you have a look, I'm going upstream. I don't know if you can see the ripples on the water there, but I'm going upstream. The tide is going out at the moment, so I'm not doing too bad. And there's not really any wind to fill the sail, not much anyway. But you'd be surprised, I don't have to do any paddling at all. Right, we've got a bit of wind now. You can see now I'm moving. If I can get some reeds or something like that in the water, you can get an idea how fast I'm going. A bit difficult to see, isn't it? Wind's died again. But it's amazing. Get a bit of wind and you know you can really start to go. But this is all free energy, folks, so it's not costing me a damn thing. I am not working in the slightest. The sail is doing all the work, and I'm going upstream, and I'm not even having to paddle. Just lean over to steer, and that's good enough, and that keeps me on track. So, is it worthwhile using a sail on quite a sheltered river? Well, I suppose you could say I'm a plonker for using it. You can say I'm cheating. I don't care what you say. But, it's less energy and I'm enjoying it, so what the hell. It's something different, and it only takes a second to fold it down anyway. So, that's my excuse. All I've got now is the wind in the trees. That's it. Last year I had loads of flowers, lilies and God knows what else on this river, but this year all kingfisher just flowing upstream there. Oh, what? We've just gone round the corner up there. I don't know if you'd have seen him, there's no zoom on this lens. But there we go, I've got a kingfisher, that's beautiful. That's made my day. Bit of a muddy bank, but I've just stopped and had me had 2 cheesecakes. That give me some energy for the paddle upstream. Because of all the strong winds we've had, you can see that it's taken its toll on the trees, and in some areas it's almost blocked. The winds have been horrendous this year, they really have. And you know, you think how old that bough is of that tree. It's quite an old bough there, but as you can see it's almost blocking the river there. And then you've got this one on the other side. So the Environmental Agency are going to have to cut this back. Oh dear. I don't know if you can hear this, but I doubt if you can, but there's thunderstorms in the distance all around. And I'm a little bit concerned. The wind direction has changed as well. So I don't know what it's going to be like, but I think that once the heavens open, they're going to open. Oh dear, oh dear. I've got thunderstorm behind me, thunderstorm in front of me, and thunderstorm to my left. So should be interesting. Am I going to get wet? Still hearing the thunder all around. Just keep my fingers crossed that I stay out of it. I think the wildlife know a little bit more than I do, because it's certainly a bit devoid this time. Saw the kingfisher, a couple of herons, and that's about it. Well, as there is thunder going on all round, this could be turned into a bit of a raging torrent if we have a really bad cloud burst. So it'd be silly for me to stay here. So I've decided to turn round and head back to the car, and hopefully I'll get back there before all hell breaks loose. Shame really, because it's well, it's just a disappointment. There you go, you can't win them all, can you? So back down the river we go. And of course the sail's not going to be any good this way, but the current, as you can see on there, I think is quite good, so it won't take me too long to get back. On my way back now, I've just stopped paddling because it's amazing. You just can't get away from civilization, can you? Look at this, look. Dear, oh dear, I love it. Oh, what? Very interesting now with all the storms about. You'll notice that there's not a ripple on the water except mine. The wind has completely dropped. There's nothing even at the tops of the trees there, look, nothing at all. Absolutely nothing. So now, I suppose this is what you would say is the lull before the storm. At the moment I seem to be in the middle, but I am making my way back now, making reasonable time. So hopefully I'll make it before it starts. Never mind, if it gets very dark. Got me lights. Whoops. God, that was a big bang. It's raining now. Ooh. Oh, what? It's wet. Look, big drops. Well, I'm just stopping underneath the bridge for a minute. I'm back at Grove Ferry, a bit worn out.
Oh dear, oh dear. What an idiot. We got it totally wrong today. The thunder and the lightning has been horrendous. But it's been an experience to say the least. But some of the bangs and crashes that I've had, I've been a little bit worried. You know, it's not the best of place to be, is it, on the river, I don't think, so I've tried to stay near the trees as much as I could. But the thunder is all round it, it's quite bad. And we've had quite a number of strikes virtually over us, it's been horrendous. But anyway, I can't do much with the camera, but I am absolutely, as you can see, soaked. I think it's navigation light time. Oh, what? Anyway, the tide's coming in here now, and it was on the turn around about sort of 12 o'clock, about noon. So if I find out the time that it is at Sandwich, I think that will give me an idea of the tide times. Anyway, I'm going to get back and get packed up now before I get drowned. Bye!